Hi guys, I am Jenny Koko.
And I'm Louis.
And together we are Jelo. Jelo to the world, baby.
What's up wrong with you, bro?
Going into the house, it was like an entirely new experience for me, because that would be the first time I'll be leaving my comfort zone into a space where you have people from different backgrounds, people with different experiences. Man, the first week for me was mad because I was trying to get used to the whole living with strangers and getting to pick a partner in 1 week or face checkout. So it wasn't easy for me at first, but I was able to pull through and get along with a few people in the house. And that was an interesting experience for me.
All right, so for me, the thought of even coming into the house to pick somebody in less than 1 week, and we do relationship for 2 years, we don't get married, I'm like, how's this going to work? And because it was the first time in my entire life that I would decide that I want to go into a relationship knowing it will end in marriage. Do you understand? So I was like, let's see how this works. So getting to the house, the experience for me was just, it's not about making a decision as well, but because I don't think anyone actually was triple sure that this was the right person or this is the right person for me. It was just a decision you have to make and work with it to see if it will work out, So for me, I was very intentional with my decision. I don't compromise that one at all. I say, man, I can't work with everybody like this. I have to be sure what I'm doing. So for me, it was just a decision-making experience for me that I had to undergo, and I think it's beautiful.
Okay, we're just going to give like a tiny piece of it. There was an audition, but we would not like to be explicit with the process.
Yeah, so I honestly don't think it's anything to hide. I mean, the auditions were on air, like it was on social media if you wanted. So I don't think it was anything they were trying to hide. A lot of people probably didn't believe in it. I guess that was what happened. And then for me, when I saw it, like actually went into the show not knowing anybody, like say, come put me. I've never been a strong believer of I have to know you to take me to, it has never worked for me. So I went in there with full confidence knowing I was going to make it, no going back. So I knew I was going to be on that show. Like, that's the confidence that I put through all through the show, That's what I put in all through the show, and I made it.
Okay, for Louis and I, it wasn't love at first sight. It wasn't. It was a struggle from the beginning because I am really a hard nut to crack.
How hard is that?
Very hard.
Okay.
And if you're not patient enough with me, you'll be discouraged. See me for the first time or even trying to establish communications with me for just 1 week. Man, I will confess that I am a difficult person sometimes.
Okay.
But
I'm happy that you're saying that you're a difficult person sometimes. Not all the times, though.
yeah, sometimes. But we were able to pull through. Louis could see beyond all those strong woman,
Walk with it.
hard face. And it's all good. We're here.
So for me, it wasn't love at first sight. If we were to base it on that percentage, you're not going to wear anything. But something attracted me to her, actually. And the first time that I went to Koko, I was like, hey, what's wrong with you, girl? And she was like, she gave me that talk and get out. I was like, hey? And I had to find out that it wasn't just me she was giving that energy to. I was like, hey? So I was like, what's wrong with you, girl? Calm down, walk with me. I had to switch it to trying to make her laugh, because the different shades of Louis. So I was just selecting the shade that fits every person that I met. So, okay, this one, that one. So I had to put that funny thing. She still didn't laugh. I was like, okay, I can't work with you like this. So because we had this short space to actually make a decision, there was no time actually trying to, burn all your time for one person. I was already connecting with somebody. I said, let me just go through it because the structure allows you to go through. So it's not one person. You have to test all the soup, all the meat in the soup to see which one.
Whoa, oh.
No, it was a decision like you shouldn't be with one person. The structure.
Yes, put it that way.
Yeah,
not testing. You were not testing any meats.
So I mean, this is what I'm trying to say. Let's not start fighting. Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say, we can fight. So what I'm trying to say is, so the structure allows you to meet this person, see if it's good for you. Meet that person, see if it's better for you. Meet the other person to see if it's better for you. You know, and decide which meat you want to be with.
Yeah, that works for me. You were not tasting any meats.
Okay, good. So finally, I decided.
You were looking at the meat.
Okay, so
is this big in size? Is this you were looking at it?
Okay, so at the end of the day, it was Jenny that I ended up with in the house. Yeah. Yeah, so first she was wearing these pretty glasses that I really liked so much. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you, girl?
Stop talking about my glasses.
The glasses just attracted me to her. Let me see this person, you know? And I went to her and I noticed that this person is a bit tough. But for me, I like tough women. Trust me, I'll crack you. What's wrong with you, girl? So I'm like, you know what, let's just do this. Let's just do this. I want to know who this person is. But at the same time, I didn't want to waste my time. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I also noticed that she can also sing. I said, yeah, she has a beautiful voice. I can work with you on this one. So that was what attracted me. How she was looking that day and the fact that she can sing. Damn. That was it for me.
And for me, it was the fact that Louis was a very patient person and he was sort of intentional.
Sort of?
Yeah, you were sort of intentional. And secondly, he was funny.
I like that.
He was funny. So I think that was what did it for me.
Okay, this is a very tricky question because this thing feels cause Fatima and Jenny after we leave here now. Okay, hold on, just stop wrong with you. So the question is very tricky, but I'm going to answer it honestly.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't Jenny Koko, I would have checked out of the house or decide to play the game with anyone that comes along.
Oh, really?
Just so the reason why I would have to expatiate on this is because there was a Teresa before, like I was considering Teresa and Jenny. And I was saying, it has to be these two people. Do you understand? So it has to be these two people. So if it wasn't, the space that I left Teresa, or how we left each other, if Teresa had come back to me saying that she wanted to come back to me, I wouldn't have agreed. So I would want to work with Jenny Koko, and if it doesn't work out, I would either check out or decide to play the game. So if it wasn't Jenny, I would have checked out.
I don't know. I'm not going to be political with answering certain questions. If it wasn't for Louis, it would have been Arnold. The question is hard.
The question is, it is Obona Feri Feri. And the truth is...
You have to keep your fingers crossed.
Just keep watching.
Watch this space.
We'll work with you. Just keep watching. Never talked about that money.
Not talked about the money.
I haven't talked about that money. I don't think it's intentional. It's not like we're not happy with the money. It's a gift. And we've not talked about it, not because it's small or big, because we have not talked about it. We're just talking about other important things, and we're trying. The money shouldn't be what we should discuss. The money issue should be something when we're ready, we're like, so Jenny Koko, I might even have a surprise for her, So it might just be saying, something wrong with you, girl. I could be like, so the money really hasn't been, for me, I think someone asked us today about it and we remembered, there's a money somewhere. Important things to talk about, and because we just left the love part, a lot of things to talk about. So the money isn't what it is right now. Koko, you want to go first?
Okay, yeah. I expressed how I felt on that day when I came upstage. I said I was shocked, and really I was shocked. But it is what it is. Life happened. I don't think I had any powers to change, or I'm not thinking there's anything that I could have done differently.
Really?
It just happened. Yes, it just happened.
Just to add to what Jenny has said, I don't know how early is early enough, but
5 weeks?
we were there for 5 weeks, almost 5 weeks, and I think the show is like 8 weeks. So I don't think it's early like you want to put it, but trust me, that place is a place I feel like everyone that wants to test marriage should go. It's every day you have something to learn, positively every day to learn. So for me, I mean, I'm very grateful that we made it into Auntie's Love Pad, and I hate to say that we checked out early. I mean, so the whole idea is finding love, right? So if you have found love, why are you still in the house? You see, the grand prize is the next thing, right? So we found love. I mean, that was the whole thing behind.
And I think that's the ultimate prize.
That's the ultimate prize, actually.
Yes,
So the
finding
other
love
thing
is the ultimate prize.
They give you some other money and wedding and all of those things. So for us, I mean, we found love and we're trying to build it to the next level, yeah. So for us, let's just be humble. We didn't check out early enough. We're grateful for the time spent in Auntie's Love Pad and want to make her proud, hopefully, yeah. You want to answer first?
Go first.
All right, so, yeah, we're both single.
Okay, you can speak for yourself.
I spoke for her, right? Or you want to say something different? Because that's what you told me. You want to change now? Speak?
I'm not changing anything.
Okay, great, so I'll work with you then.
Yes, we're both single. Okay, for me, I was in a relationship, but the relationship ended like 1 year, 6 months before I went into that show. So that's such a long time. For anybody to come out and say we're having a relationship, or for the person to claim that we are an item.
So I think this question, I really cannot say if they went extra to do other verifications that we're not aware of. But I feel like it's a show that has to do with honesty. You should be honest enough to just be honest about it. So if you choose to be, I don't know, but I mean, so it's about honesty, I guess. And I don't know if they went ahead to do other secret verifications, but I mean, I think you should just be honest enough.
Yeah, and I think for those watching the show, they are seeing every Friday people's exes, supposed exes, come to the house during the Friday parties. So if you were lying about being single, you'll be shocked when the person you've been lying about shows up for the wedding, for the party rather.
Yeah.
So that's like a blow in the face.
So just to answer your question, we don't know if they did extra verifications to find out if you're really, really single, or I feel like it was just an option of just be honest. Yeah.
But those people showing up for parties goes a long way to show that these people would have done their research and then.
Most likely.
Yeah. For me, I'm going to miss Fridays. We usually have our master classes on Fridays. There you get to learn new things, important things about marriage. And then it goes from learning to partying in the night. So I'm going to miss Fridays, and I'm going to miss our festival nights, where we get to showcase different cultures in Nigeria. And I'm going to miss the courtyard. And I'm going to miss the sessions with Auntie, and what else? The love nest.
Okay, so just to answer your question before what we miss, right? The memorable moment that that would still stay fresh in my head was when Jenny and I made a rule to say we're not gonna argue or fight about anything for like 1 week. You know, so that decision alone is it was memorable. It's a memorable moment. Sorry, let me take that again. One of my memorable moments in the house would be when Jenny and I decided to make a rule to say we're not gonna quarrel or fight for the next 1 week. Let's see how it goes, you know. And it did work for us. So that I hold that one strong with my heart gone.
And also, when Louis chose me.
You didn't say that earlier, innit? So, that's one moment for me. And what I will miss in the house, the master class, the people that came, very smart people, intelligent people. And that's what I will miss the most. And yeah, because if I say the people we're still gonna meet, maybe, but the master classes for me, I'll miss the most.
Yeah. You first?
You first.
You first.
All right, me first. No, I thought it was ladies first.
No.
Okay, so individually, a content creator, producer, and a filmmaker, I intend to modify my business. And also, I have this little dream of owning a suya joint. I want to start working on it, you know, so I've started buying things little. I've done the 3D design of how I want the place to look like. You know, I've been working on things to make sure that the suya joint comes out different. And that's what I'm working in. That's what I'm working as an individual. And as a team, Jelo, we're still keeping our fingers crossed to see what's next. But most importantly, we're still going to keep pushing the brand to make sure that we don't disappoint whoever has taken that special time to vote for us as a team. Yeah. So, they should just expect something beautiful from Jelo, Team Jelo. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, for me, as an individual, I intend to expand my business, which is selling fabrics. I'm going to have a walk-in store where I get to display different samples, and also I intend going into hair business, and Louis is going to assist me with that.
Assist you what exactly?
Marketing.
Yeah, sure. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't lost for a moment, but when you said assist, I wanted to know what kind of stuff you're talking about.
Okay.
So yeah, I've thought about, so because I have a little knowledge in branding, and I want to brand us properly. So it's not just my doing. We have a team that will make this work, but we're gonna work with Jenny Koko. I don't have a choice. I work with her. For me, I would give 5 tips, yeah. But before I say that, I've always believed in 2 things that makes a relationship work anywhere in the world: respect and understanding. Not even trust.
Okay.
Don't even put trust. Take it out. Respect and understanding. Because if I respect you, I don't want to lie to you. If I understand you, I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to cheat you because I know what makes you angry. So I understand. So for me, respect and understanding, don't play with those 2 things. And so respect and understanding, then trust, you can build trust over it. You just keep building it, you know. So there's respect, there's understanding, there's trust, there's what's the 4th one now? There's patience, and there's romance. 5. I work with you. Yeah.
Okay, so that goes further to explain when Auntie told us that you discussed about 5 things, because those things are really important in marriage or in any relationship. If you discuss these 5 things and then you're able to trash it out and you people are able to align your thoughts, then
you're good.
It's all good. You can say on a scale of 1 to 10, you can say 9, you are good. So that would be finance and friendship. You want to be friends with whoever you are in a relationship with. Somebody that you can totally be yourself around, you can express yourself without having the person act up and get angry over nothing. And then family, because again, you want to know the background of whoever you have intended to spend your life with. Because upbringing and family has a lot to play in someone's life. You see some people, they say, okay, they have this idea that the kitchen is always meant for the woman. Most of them grew up that way. They grew up seeing the women in the kitchen. So you have to understand the family background of your partner, and then you have to discuss faith. Spiritually, are you together? Like,
you share the same belief? Yes,
you share the same faith. And finally, which he talked about, the romance, but Auntie tagged it frisky, which is the physical attraction and the physical touch. You want to know if, because however we want to see it, oh, look at the character of the woman, look inwards, you still want to be attracted to whoever you're with, you get? So that's it for me.
I hope this makes sense. So different, this is 10, give it 10. Jelo.
Okay, so we want to thank everyone who supported us when we're in the love pad. And now that we have been checked out of the love pad, we still want to appreciate you, because the love we got coming out of that love pad, man, it was massive. Maddo.
Yeah, so I want to send a special shout out to everyone who took their time to vote for Jelo. I mean, it meant a lot to us. When we got saved the first time, like, people can actually vote for me. What are we doing right? And that was when we became conscious of, we need to do something right.
Yes,
yeah, so
because at some point, I thought people wouldn't like us because we were always...
I think we were the last people to agree in the house.
We were always quarreling. We're always fighting.
Like this now. So I want to give a special shout out to Julius, to Lanre, to Julius, Lanre, Monday, Ketchup. Everybody that came out, really, Kobe Lee. How can I forget that he was managing my social media? Yeah, Kobe, Julius, Larry, Monday, Akin, there's Val as well,
Valentina, yeah, that's my closest friend. And then there's Akin, and then...
if I don't call your name, no offense for me. At this point, just walk with me.
And my dad. Yes, I really want to appreciate my dad because he supported me every step of this journey.
Yeah, I also wouldn't forget my mom. She was also sending me videos while I was in the house. I don't know if you guys were aware. Your parent figure could send my mom. My mom sent me 2 videos, and every time she sent a video, I just a breakdown, say, "What's wrong with you, mom?" But at the end of the day, man, those videos meant a lot to me. Thank you, mama.
But generally, thank you to everyone in Nigeria and other countries, other African countries. Jelo to the world, baby.
South Africa to Uganda, like, whoop, what we doing right?
Thank you, guys.
So thank you, everyone. Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, Tanzania, Nigeria, Ghana, man. We love you guys. One love, man. What's up, bro, with you, bro? Big shout out to Vibe.NG for hosting us. They were gone. We'll work with you. So you have no choice in life but to work with Vibe.NG. Shamo. So big shout out to Vibe.NG. We love you. One love. Jelo to the world.